Here comes the Queen.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women... It's the Queen of Spades!
And her opponent, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Just to give you some insight into how Shayna Baszler thinks, she says
this ought to be good.
She prefers to break someone's mind before she breaks their body.
She's the submission magician.
Protege of Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, so impressive, so dangerous. One of the most physical women in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah, and she knows it too.
Pretty amazing. Shayna Baszler, the first of the MMA Four Horsewomen to win a title in WWE. Quite the accomplishment for Shayna Baszler. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
When you have competitors on the level of these women, you just know it's going to be a great match.
Shoulder tackle. She's looking at it.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Charlotte not in a good spot here. You've certainly seen her withstand worse than she goes for the cover. Charlotte with an easy kick out there.
It's gonna take more than that. Ooh, what impact. You know, guys, it's pretty amazing that in just a few short years, Charlotte has earned the moniker the Queen by ruling over every WWE show.
Oh, nasty impact. She goes for the cover. Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
Not yet, too early.
Byron, you mentioned Charlotte becoming the Queen, and it shows with her regal entrance, high-priced robes, and flawless moves.
With all the groundbreaking matches Charlotte's competed in, I'd love to see a Queen of the Ring tournament make that title official. Nailed it.
What can Charlotte do here to up the odds for success? Her opponent clearly has her number here.
They really
Look at this.
She is on fire.
She got the shoulder up in time.
And we continue. Going for it all here.
She better do something fast. Oh, and she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Takes her down. Wow.
Nice move right there.
Look at this.
Harsh impact.
Shoulders on the mat. She might just be running on instinct at this point.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
In a powerful takedown.
She might not know where she is right now. Charlotte sure dodged that one.
She did indeed.
Beautiful. Ace as it gets.
Back in from the floor. This might be it.
Oh, my.
She goes for the cover. Kinging out of that man. Used up her last bit of energy.
Yeah, and Charlotte just refuses to concede anything, powering through like the champion she is.
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what'll happen next?
Big time slam.
Vicious. Down to the floor. The main roster was introduced to Charlotte Flair as one of the members of Team PCB with Paige and Becky Lynch.
On that very night, the Women's Revolution kicked off as two other NXT stars joined the main roster and turned the WWE Women's Division upside down.
Oh, the old European uppercut.
I have to go back to Team PCB for a second. They had two rival factions with plenty of talent, Team Bad and Team Bella, but PCB won most of those battles.
All three teams dissolved before long, and Paige founded a new faction since then. But Paige, Charlotte, and Becky may be the most talented women's trio ever.
Back now inside the ring.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
If you ask a member of the WWE Universe about the Four Horsewomen, they'll likely refer to the quartet of Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch. However, there's another group that lays claim to that moniker, and it includes Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Oh, my goodness! You gotta believe this one's over.
The two of you brought up the collision between WWE's and MMA's Four Horsewomen, courtesy of Shayna Baszler. In the time since that...
Oh, my God, that table right there. This isn't going to be pretty.
Through the table. This one is over.
She's got something in mind. Byron, he's got the sleeper locked in. The sleeper hold is locked in.
This could be it. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Performance.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
She's taking care of business.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there.
Here is your winner, Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler's got to be feeling good about her performance tonight.
Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start this
tag team match.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Oh my goodness.
Draped across the top rope.
I think AJ Styles is done playing.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark.
Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be... Oh, man, incredible impact. He wants no part of the outside. Boom, what impact. Ooh. His shoulders are down. An easy kick out there.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Nasty!
The hardest part of the ring.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Up.
Ushigoroshi.
Now that's what I call making a statement. Oh, huge big boot.
He's going for the pin. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
This battle's not over yet.
Almost showing the heart that won him the NXT Championship.
Oh, look at this.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
Harsh impact. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever, and what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
That's a... Oh! Up and knee drop. Jeez.
Sheamus is looking to end this right now. Is he done? Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Ooh, what impact.
Byron, I think Finn Balor's due for a little target practice.
Oh, you're not lying. Here he comes.
Oh, almost through the turnbuckle.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. For many years, members... This is where Finn Balor's at home.
Coup de grace.
He's in control now. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's got the shoulders down. Oh, and he breaks up the pin.
Finn Balor must have kissed the Blarney Stone because he's yapping out there.
Oh, my God, what a forearm.
Right to the jaw.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years.
I think we're about to see it. Styles Clash. I'm not sure how.
He's got him covered.
They got it.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Here are your winners, the phenomenal AJ Styles and Finn Balor.
Big win here in tag team action tonight.
Hey, this isn't just about going out there and making sure everybody's entertained. You've got to win your matches, and that's exactly what happened here. A will to win was on display.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these teams. Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
This man is frightening.
And his opponent, from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 303 pounds, Lars Sullivan.
Take a look at the size of Lars Sullivan. Everything about the mountain man from Denver is huge, terrifying. Look at his skull, look at his fists. They don't make people like this.
I have never seen anyone who just looks consistently in a foul mood like Lars Sullivan.
I've never seen anyone like Lars Sullivan, period. And a frame that'll block out the sun itself.
Imagine waking up to that sight. Well, not literally. That'd be the worst case scenario.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Beautiful technique. Oh,
What a splash. Running body press.
earth-shaking power slam. Nailed it. Big collision on the splash. Big clothesline.
And it's Elias floundering some.
He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
Backbreaker. Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, and you have to think this is not going to end well.
You guys see that distance?
But he's got to capitalize now.
Elias really proved that he was tougher than the rest when he earned a spot amongst Raw's Elite in the Elimination Chamber match.
Elias put on some of his best performances in weeks leading up to that match. He beat Matt Hardy to qualify, defeated Seth Rollins in a gauntlet match, and pinned John Cena to earn the coveted final entry inside the Elimination Chamber.
Let's revisit Elias's chamber performance. It was yet another instance of Braun Strowman interrupting Elias. That was the one night I would have been okay with an Elias concert, mostly because those pods seemed soundproof.
I'll give Elias credit. Even though he hid in his pod for an extra 5 minutes to avoid Strowman, he almost scored a few pinfalls before Strowman caught up with him and ended Elias's tour of the Elimination Chamber.
Thunderous slam.
Military boom!
Raw 25 is a night where we saw many legends celebrate a quarter century of Monday Night Raw, and Elias had a pretty legendary night, interacting with Chris Jericho, John Cena, and Jimmy Fallon.
Nice, Elias got out of there in the nick of time. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom, what impact.
Boom! Michael mentioned Elias at Raw 25. He couldn't have been happy about making Chris Jericho's list, but John Cena really...
Sullivan sizing it
All the way. What impact.
That has got to be it.
What a collision. That should do it. Round the waist.
oh, right to the back.
Just what...
He goes for the cover. Yes! Takes it! And here's another look at what made that match so special.
These fans got their money's worth in this one, as you can see right here.
Here is your winner, Lars Sullivan.
Big victory for him here in this one.
There's nothing more...
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.
Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case. the impact.
When this guy's on, look out. He's looking at it.
Just a nasty headbutt. That should do it.
Waist lift.
Yeah, wrong.
This might be it. Oh, my. Game, set, match. This one is over.
That is exactly what Lars Sullivan needed.
The tag team action underway here.
Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas.
You gotta believe this one's over. Drop kick with precision.
Down they go.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing creates separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Oh, nasty flipping senton. Brought in the hard way.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of, so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key, and breaking any momentum your opponents could have may be the difference between a win and a loss. Maybe even more.
Gentlemen, October 7th, 2015 was the day a record-breaking undefeated streak was born. Asuka showed us a precursor to what would be the most dominant reign of the modern era. Look at Asuka stalking her. Jumping, leaping attack.
She may be in a bad way here. I'd say her fans have every reach.
She goes for the cover. She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
Too early in the match to end it.
Recognizing that dominant streak you brought up, Michael, making history has become second nature to Asuka. For all that time, nobody figured out the Empress of Tomorrow. No one solved the puzzle. No one was ready for Asuka.
Truer words have never been spoken. For well over 2.5 years, all competitors thought they had the answer, but Asuka always changed the question.
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Nobody wants to face Asuka when she's rolling.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, whether it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Suplex! In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out...
Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
Oh, and Nia Jax hits the mat hard.
Nia Jax, the irresistible force, is in action here. As her name implies, she's a tough competitor to overcome. Any ideas of how an opponent can prepare for Nia?
I'd say it's nearly impossible to take down Nia, but the few times Jax has lost has been due to competition with serious submission skills. We've seen arm bars and sleeper holds make the few dents in Nia's otherwise impressive records.
Going back to the discussion of submission holds succeeding against Nia Jax, Bayley used a sleeper hold to retain the NXT Women's Championship, and Asuka locked in an armbar for 2 whole minutes to beat Nia on Raw. And then there's Ronda Rousey, who skillfully used her variety of submissions against the irresistible force.
Yeah, but we're talking about Ronda Rousey, Bayley, and Asuka here. 3 of the most skilled competitors in WWE history. Getting close enough to Nia to even clinch in a submission is a tall feat, since Jax will likely destroy you the moment you're within arm's reach.
The WWE Mixed Match Challenge made for some strange teams, but perhaps the weirdest duo in the entire tournament was Alexa Bliss and the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman.
Yeah, the WWE Universe gave Bliss and Braun the name Team Little Big, and the numbers don't lie. Braun is almost 2 feet taller than Bliss and almost 300 pounds heavier.
Byron, I'm surprised you watched Mixed Match Challenge after you got fired.
Leg drop!
This one is over.
Leg drop across the throat.
That's it. That's what she needed. Mickie James is in a real bad spot.
Saxton, even more impressive than Bliss and Braun's size difference is their teamwork. They beat the 2 toughest gingers in WWE.
She might have it. Harsh impact. Takes her off her feet.
That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
Going for the cover. They did it! Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. Nobody can say he didn't earn this win here. Really a solid, bordering on great performance.
Here are your winners, Nia Jax and Asuka.
That's it for this tag team match, and what a thrilling match it was.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Hip attack. So sudden.
Oof.
You know, gentlemen, one of the greatest privileges a WWE superstar has is connecting with our armed forces all over the world.
That's right, and the Big Show has been a humble guest to thousands of our proud men and women fighting to keep us safe and protect our freedoms.
Oh, look at it.
Scoop slam! Picking up what you said, Byron, Big Show has been greatly touched spending time and hearing stories from countless of our country's bravest.
And Big Show honors the men and women serving us by incorporating camouflage into his ring gear. It's a small gesture of gratitude coming from a truly big heart.
Elbow drop, big time.
He's going for the pin. Pin broken up easily.
Not yet.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Pinning predicament. Early kick out. Referee right on top of the action. Wow.
A bad place to be for the challenger. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
Hey, while he might not want to hear it,
And he tags his partner in.
momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
And he doesn't stay down for long.
It's way too early.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking.
This could be it.
Over and over. Can he finish the job?
One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see.
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Just needs to do more damage.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the...
Off to the outside.
Oh, man, he's ready to go. What's he going to do here?
They're going to go at high risk.
Oh, damage to the body.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
It's always a joy to see a competitor make a triumphant return to action. But Daniel Bryan's return in 2018 after 2 years brought unparalleled joy to the WWE Universe.
There's the switch. Big Show is in.
Michael brought up Daniel Bryan's 2018 return, which to me recalled Shawn Michaels' return back from a back injury. He always stayed tied to the product as SmackDown Live general manager, and once medical advancements allowed, he came back.
And the outpouring of delight from the WWE Universe was matched really only by the delight of the WWE superstars, which is ironic because now so many of them are in danger of catching his running knee or feeling the yes sir.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
And look, it hung up on the second. You gotta believe this one's over. Oof, gut punch. Nasty. And Harper is really taking a pounding.
It looks like he's starting to feel the pressure of competing in this championship match.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most
Here it comes! Oh, and the reversal by Big Show. We know what's coming here. That's the showstopper.
This one's over, guys.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches.
Here it comes.
Choke slam!
The champ needs to hurry here.
The champion into the cover! And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. The challenger not looking good right now.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
But I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
He wants no part of the outside. Here we go, back inside the ring. His partner wants back in this match, guys.
He looks rested and ready to go to me.
Oh, the Big Show running a huge wave of momentum right now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Man, Big Show was able to get out of the way there.
Deceptively fast.
Here comes Spear!
Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oh.
What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
What can Big Show do now to get the ball rolling again? This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him. Tag team championship at stake. Which team wants it more? Inside the ring now.
Boom!
Vicious knee.
Ooh, what impact.
Beautiful technique.
Ooh.
Brought in the hard way.
The weapon of mass destruction.
Just when you thought we were going to crown a new champion.
Can Rowan pull through?
High cross body.
Can he finish the job?
Big Show's putting on a nice show for his fans.
He's got a head of steam. See how long he can sustain it.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
He's got a head of steam.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Tag team championship up for grabs. Which team wants it more? Avoids trouble there. Showing off some of his speed there. This could end it in a distance lariat.
That was nasty.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. The Big Show kicks out.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Back in the ring again. And it's Big Show getting out of that one.
Oh, a knee lift.
We saw perhaps the greatest one-night performance in WrestleMania history when Daniel Bryan won in both the show opening and main event matches at WrestleMania. Boom, what impact!
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Michael brought up Daniel Bryan's performance at WrestleMania 30, and those two matches were not short of top competition. Bryan took on Triple H first, with the winner getting a main event slot. After defeating Triple H, he took on Randy Orton and Batista for the WWE Championship.
Well, in both matches, Bryan had the odds stacked against him. In fact, the main event often approximated a handicap match. However, the leader of the Yes Movement prevailed and left the grandest stage of them all with WWE's biggest prize.
He might have it.
Effectively using the knee. But he's running on fumes here.
Looking for all the glory here.
Now, that's an impressive tag team victory.
I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be.
Here are your winners, and still SmackDown Tag Team, The Big Show and Daniel Bryan.
Now that's an eye-opening victory.
It's performances like the one we just saw from these guys that makes tag team wrestling so exciting.
That'll do it for this.
Yeah, hug life.
Sit down, Byron. Don't touch me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Byron, you have to love Bayley's enthusiasm, am I right?
You're absolutely right, Michael. It's hard not to smile when Bayley's around. It's just an infectious feeling when Bayley comes to town. When Bayley competes, everybody's feeling hug-like, except Corey.
And her opponent, from Norwich, England, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Paige.
From the start, Paige dared to be different. Paige dared to stand out, and she has benefited from that mindset.
And the two-time Divas Champion, Paige, hears the bell and is on the move.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
You know what I like about her? She's approaching this match the same as she would if the title was on the line.
What's going to happen here? Oh, man, backbreaker.
Scoop slam.
Oh, look out. Super kick. She's fading here, guys.
Oh, she's got to shake those cobwebs.
It is imperative. Close quarters. Oh, straight forearm. Oh, an elbow drop. Bayley on her heels now.
Well, you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank.
And you just get that feeling that being outside the ring so much here in this match will eventually come back to haunt her.
Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment here if she wants to get back into this thing.
I've made it quite clear how offensive I find Bayley's hugs, but I will admit the Bayley-to-belly suplex will take you right out of your boots.
Go for the ride.
We got a cover. It's perfect that Bayley's big move, the belly-to-belly, shows just how precise and powerful Bayley can be. When the hugger plants the opposition with her twist on the classic suplex, it's all over.
I remember when Bayley gave Nia Jax a super Bayley-to-belly off the middle rope in NXT. And when Bayley was on Team Raw at the 2016 Survivor Series, the Bayley-to-belly on Becky Lynch sealed the victory for her team. Hugs all around.
Whoa, a clothesline!
Not done yet.
Another one! Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
Dodges a bullet there. Vicious strike. Oh, right to the shoulder. Back in from the floor. Oh, and she gets out of the way.
Nailed it.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Paige is rolling, so hide the children.
Paige with the excellent move to get out.
She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do. Look at her go.
Shoulders down, is it enough? There's not a person in this arena who thought that that was it for him.
Too soon.
Corey, we know Bayley can be a threat in the women's division, but her game isn't without its flaws. How should her opponent expose those?
We've seen Bayley lack killer instinct. She won't go where other women...
Oh, here it comes. Bayley to belly.
This could be it for her. Bayley is really applying pressure now, guys.
And the shoulders up in time.
She's still in this one.
That smart observation Corey made about Bayley's lack of a killer instinct has cost her in the past. Bayley is a sympathetic competitor, and that usually doesn't bode well.
Oh, here it comes. Paige turn. She's back in full control now.
Digging deep for a kick out.
It's going to take more than that.
Oh, nasty impact.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The rampage. Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hug after that.
She goes for the cover.
And Paige is your winner.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess. Nobody can say he didn't earn this win here. Really a solid, bordering on great performance.
Here is your winner, Paige.
Paige picks up the victory here tonight.
When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. But that's just the harsh reality of it.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, This is what WWE's all about.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Look at the presumptuous attitude of Kevin Owens.
It's called confidence, Saxton, and all the elite superstars have it. You have It's pretty obvious that by the way that Rusev applies the accolade, our true American hero is looking to do a lot more than win the match. Rusev wants to seriously injure his opponents, each and every one of them. Beautiful technique.
We've seen Rusev display his fighting background and counter his opponent's holds and lock them in the Accolade. The Accolade is such a devastating submission move. John Cena once passed out from the excruciating pain.
One of the things we've seen is the Bulgarian Brute's affinity for using his Russian chain when an opponent's cinched into the Accolade. Rusev wraps the steel chain around their face and leans back with his monstrous 139-kilogram frame. That's more than 300 pounds pulling on someone's back.
Nailed it.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh, man, what a splash. We've got to cover. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
That's all right, Cole.
Kevin Owens looking to fly.
Ooh, what impact.
Looks like
He's got him covered.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Digging deep for a kick out.
There's a reason he's a multiple-time United States champion, folks.
Oh, what impact.
On November 3rd, 2014, Rusev made history when he became the first Bulgarian-born WWE superstar to win a championship. The Bulgarian Brute defeated Sheamus to win the United States Championship and was determined to show the world what a dominating champion looked like.
On the shoulders here.
And it could be a long way down from there.
Rusev's match with Sheamus is regarded as one of the most physical contests in the United States Championship's history. Rusev was quite proud to become the first Bulgarian-born champion in WWE and made a point of telling everybody so.
Rusev set his sights on the United States crown and was not going to stop.
Uh-oh, out to the outside. Oh, it's dangerous out here. Very dangerous, and he's going out after him.
Oh, no. Could he be thinking?
Oh, apron powerbomb.
I don't know if Rusev could take much more of this. From the moment Rusev debuted in WWE, a lot of declared him the super athlete. And that's not just some pet name. Rusev really does have perhaps the most well-rounded athletic skill.
He's got the shoulders down. Too close for comfort.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Byron mentioned Rusev's nickname is the Super. Here he goes. Is he done? It's cinched in. He got him to tap out. Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
And so it goes.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
What
What an incredible submission move. And here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
What? We all knew this situation was going to explode sooner rather than later.
Watch out here. Takes him down hard.
You gotta love that kind of aggression.
Kevin Owens groggy and wide open here. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
This does not look good for Kevin Owens. It is not looking good for Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens being pressed hard.
This does not look good for Kevin Owens.